Everybody, it's Andy here. Welcome to my we're doing a YouTube live on a Saturday night as promised. I said I would do it, and that's what we're doing. If you just come onto the channel, a big hi to you. Welcome, a big hi to you. Yes, it's Andy here, and yeah. So welcome to the channel. Please pop your head in, come and say hello, which is good. A few weeks ago, we did a live channel outside, but this time we're doing it inside. Okay, so we just thought we'd just do a little thing. So what can I say to you? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It's Andy here, and yes, it's the live Saturday live, and we're broadcasting, which sounds very radio, doesn't it? Broadcasting from St Neots, in the UK, which is near Cambridge. We're going to talk about a few bits and pieces today, because if you're from St Neots, you'll know. If you've got anything else to talk about, please let me know. Yeah. If you're into tech, so I hear DJI are bringing out a new action camera. It's called the Action Pro 6. And I saw it online, and it looks quite good actually. So that'd be quite interesting. That comes out, meant to come out at the end of the year, as so does the action, not the action, what was it now? The Osmo Pocket 4. It's meant to come out soon, so that might be interesting. So if you just come on, welcome to the channel. It's very quiet today. I don't know where everybody is. I did one yesterday, but it was a bit earlier. It must have been around about 6 o'clock, and quite a lot of people actually came on and said hello. But today seems to be a bit on the quiet side, but never mind, it doesn't matter. If you just popped in, a big hi, it's Andy. Welcome to my YouTube live. So what I'm going to promote today, promote my channel, of course, which is Andrew Wall Explorer. If you've not been on it before, please check it out. I did a video, yes, I filmed it, and it's already gone on live actually. It's all about the Cambridge Hunter pub. I popped in. Want to say hi to Junior Orient. A big hi to you. How are you? I am fine. And Gunner 2234. Hi, welcome to my YouTube live here on a Saturday night. Please like the videos and the live thing. That'll be nice. I like to see that and everything. Junior, I love your live. You love my lives, bros. Well, thanks very much. I do try to do. Where are you from actually? Are you from St Neots or Wainsbury, around this area, or are you further away? Because we tend to do lots of St Neots, Got to say hi to Henry. Hello Henry, how are you? Big hi to you as well. Junior Orient, where are you based? Are you based in St Neots? I'd like to know where people, where they're watching us, because it's quite nice actually to find out. So I did a video about the Cambridgeshire Hunter. So when you get time, check that out. It's I went there. I had a pizza as well, which was very nice as well. All right, Julian, you're in London. Okay, mate, that's right. Well, just let you know where St Neots is. It's north of London, and it's near Cambridge. It's a small market town. And it's very nice. It's not a bad little place, really, to be honest. So what else I've got to say? What you did is very good. Oh, thanks very much. Cheers, thank you. There, glad you watched it. And incidentally, if you are from from Amesbury or St Neots, and you haven't been to the Cambridgeshire Hunter in Amesbury, check it out sometimes, yeah. And if you've got a family, it's got a very big beer garden with a lot of things for the kids to climb up and down on, which is great. And the food is outside. It's reasonably priced. There's a when I was there yesterday, it was a Pizza Hut. And if you have six beers, 6 beers. Yeah, you get well. You, in fact, you get this anyway, and they stamp it like this one's been stamped here. And once you get 6, the next one is free. So that's pretty good. So I'm quite happy about that. Not that I'm a big drinker, because I'm definitely not actually. And I normally I drink Coke, and this time I drank a Shandy. Aren't I a little devil? Aren't I? Huh? Ah, oh dear me. So if you just come on, a big hi, welcome. It's Andy here, and yeah, we're, we're having we're having a little talk about anything really, to be honest. If you've got any ideas what's happening. I mean, we've got Trump here in Scotland at the moment. I don't know what you think about Trump and all that, but I think he causes he's a disruptor, likes to disrupt things, which is good in some ways, gets people sorted out, and I think that's what we need sometimes as well. So what else I've got to say here to you? I was going to say, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he likes to disrupt people and stir it up, and it's good in some ways. It really is, actually, to be honest. And some things he says, I agree with. Some other things I don't agree with. Anyway, I don't want to get too much politically on here, really, do we? So the weather tomorrow is meant to be a little bit cooler tomorrow. That's my weather forecast, or so my app says. So we'll find out tomorrow morning when we wake up if it's going to be nice, sunny or rainy. I'm not sure, yeah. Ice Killer, yeah, sure, yeah, Jim, yeah. So what else I've got to say to you, really, to be honest, guys? Yeah, I, if you've got any ideas what I can film, because sometimes I don't know what to film sometimes, and especially if it's around locally, because I do a lot around St Neots. So if you've got any ideas what you'd like me to film and everything. Someone asked me to film something, another pub called the Duke, and I'm not sure where it is. I don't know if it's in Huntingdon or it's in St Ives. I'm not sure. And evidently, Oliver Cromwell used to go there. So I would have thought probably, I don't know really where it is, because he was based all around this area, wasn't he? I think it might be Huntington. I don't know. If you know where it is, let me know. Okay, so that's going to be my next. I think maybe my next video to do. I don't know yet. We'll see. So anyway, if you just come in, a big hi to you. It's Andy here. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, it's my YouTube live on a Saturday, and I try to do one every Saturday at the moment because I'm not very busy doing other things. So I like to do. I did a live a few. Well, I did one yesterday, but I did a live. When was it? 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, and I did it outside, and we did it next to the river, near the river. And then we had a little walkabout, and that was quite good. Quite people like that one, really. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Junior. Thank you for popping your head in. I do appreciate that, mate. And see you later, mate. See you later, alligator, as I say. So yeah. So yeah. So we did a live, from there, walking around St Neots, and that went down quite well. Today we're in my little studio here, and we're just sitting here and just having a little chit chat about anything. I don't know if you've eaten anything today. Have you eaten yet? I had something to eat. I cooked myself something. I cooked myself a chicken pie with potatoes and mushy peas. And that was very nice. I'm not a good cook, actually. I'm not a good cook. My main thing is probably baked beans. That's about it, really. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Junior, you had egg fried rice. Good for you, mate. That's nice. I like egg fried. I like the Chinese. I really do. You know. So Tina says, when I go back to Africa, you want to get rid of me, eh? Tina, I am coming back in September. I haven't got my tickets booked yet, but definitely coming back in September. I need to go back, check a few things out, and so that should be, And of course, they'll be getting colder here, so it'll be nice and warm when I get there. I look forward to that, you know. Matt Carter, hey Andy. Matt from Surrey here. Would love to see a video. I'd love to see a video of the pubs, restaurants in Royston, as looking to move there. Okay, will do. Yeah, I know Royston very well actually, and we'll have a look at. We'll go to the. There's a few pubs there. There's a Green Man, which is quite a pub. They have like live music on a Saturday, and there's also the Bull, which is in Royston, which is on the High Street as well. So yes, I will. You know, just. So I hope you, I hope you like it. And as a few, I think there's a few other pubs as well. There used to be a pub called White Bear. That's all closed now. But so you're moving to Royston, okay? It's not a bad town, actually, really, to be honest. And it's got a nice heath. Got the heath nearby, which is like a big, well, it's a heath, which is a quite nice place, and it's got a railway line that goes straight to London as well, which is quite good. Tina. Just asking, hello, hello. Okay, Tina. Yes, yeah, as I say, I'm going back to Africa, back to Uganda in September. That's my plan. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, you just subbed. Thanks very much, Tina. Thanks. I do appreciate that. That's very nice of you to do that. And by the way, are there any other people? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do and press the notification. So when I come online, hopefully it'll ping up. For some reason, it doesn't always. I don't know why, but anyway, that's the way it is sometimes. It's I don't know. They say it did, you know. Okay, no problem, Matt. In fact, actually, I might do another video of Royston. And update it as well. Of course, we have Royston Cave as well. And do you know something? I lived in a village called Meldrith that was which is near Royston, and so I used to go Royston like every weekend, well, a lot actually. And I've never been to Royston Cave. And I don't know if you've ever been there or not, but there is a cave in Royston and it goes underneath the High Street. And there's not a lot known about it really. It's man-made. It's been dug out. So that's quite interesting. Clement Chandra Ainsbury, great video. Hubson, yeah, I took your advice there, mate, and I thought I'd do it, and I'm glad you liked it. As you say, we spoke yesterday, and I filmed it. I filmed yesterday and put it online today, so to see how it goes. But yeah, it's okay. And as I say, you get a card here. If you get six pints, you get your extra pint free. So I'm really plugging them for them, aren't I? They're lucky old so-and-sos, aren't they? So, and that's it. So back to Matt, yes. So next time if you actually go to Royston, I don't know if you've ever been there or not, but there's the Royston Cave, and there's, as I say, also the Heath. And there's also a very, very big golf course there as well. It's very, very hilly. Because the Heath is very up and down like that, but yeah. So you ought to do. I'm trying to think what other pubs there is in there. There's a few other pubs as well in Royston. I think there's the Wagon and Horses or Horses, something like that, which is near the Cross. And of course, we also have Royston Stone as well, which is like a big stone or a big rock, and it's on the cross. And I don't know why it's there. I can't remember what the history of it is now. I love your live, and you speak to your chat. You're very chilled. Yeah, well, I try to be chilled anyway. You know. I watch a lot of people do lives and stuff like that, you see, and you know, a lot of girl YouTubers, they tend to be laying on the bed and half undressed and all that. I think if I laid on a bed half undressed, I think that would turn a lot of people off, to be honest. You know, but hey ho. So I shall keep my I'll keep my my shirt on, I think, really. So what else? Oh yeah, now I don't know if you've been. I've grown my beard back again. Now I shaved it off about 2, 3 weeks ago, and now I've grown it back on again. Because I must admit, I felt a little bit funny without it. I got used to having it, you know. Um, some people say I look younger. Some people say I look older. It's hard. It's hard to know really what to believe actually really, but yeah. You notice that as well. Yeah, I was to say I've grown it back in now. So I don't know. So that's it, mate. The only problem is that it's a bit grey. Then again, what do you expect? Getting old, you see. That's life, isn't it? Eh? What else are we going to talk about today? I want to know. I don't know if anybody is from Hunting on St Ives. If you are watching this video from Hunting on St Ives, can you let me know about this pub called the Duke? Is it in St Ives or is it in Huntingdon? Because I think it's in one of those two towns. Because I've been asked to do a video about that as well, about the pub, and he mentioned about Oliver Cromwell. But the thing is, Oliver Cromwell is mentioned in both Huntingdon and St Ives. By the way, if you haven't been to St Ives, Michael, gay dad here, need a gay son. No, I don't need a gay son, but thank you, Michael. Yeah. Oh, it's in St Ives. Thanks very much. Hey, Junior, if you're from London, how do you know where all these places are, or did you just Google it? Because maybe I should have Googled it as well. But I will. I must check that out. I like St Ives because it's got a nice river going through it, you know, and you know, I like St Neots as well, and also Huntingdon. During the summer, being near the river is very nice, you know. But winter time not so nice, especially when St Ives and also St Neots. We had the floods, especially in January, February time. It's pretty bad. Alicia, hello. Got to say hi to you. Big hi to you. Welcome to my live here. Yeah, and as I said before, I'm going to sound like we're like a radio station. We're broadcasting from St Neots. And if you don't know where St Neots is, it's between Bedford and Cambridge. So, okay, Junior, have a #1 fan. Oh, thanks very much. Okay, Elliot, I've got to say hi to you as well. Hello, Hudson. How about Jersey? Have you been there? Yes, actually, Hudson Choice, I did 2 videos, wedding videos in Jersey. I did I'm going back about 4 years ago or something. I was doing a wedding and filming a wedding, and a guy come up to me and he says, would I go to Jersey to film a wedding? I said, yeah. He said, I'll pay for the air ticket, I'll pay for your accommodation and all that. I'd like you to do my daughter's wedding. I said, yeah, okay. So it must have been around about 2014 or 2015. So I went down there and I did it, and I quite liked Jersey. I did that, and then a year later, his other daughter got married, and he flew me off back down there again, and yeah, I quite liked it actually, to be honest, really. And it's not. My brother's been on holiday down there, but I've never. Oh, you want to go to Jersey for? But actually, when I went there, it's actually quite a nice place. Pretty laid back and everything. Yeah. Complex YouTube. Hello from Zamunda. So a big hi to a table. Who are the photos behind you? Oh, the photos behind me. All right, okay. Let me show you. What the photos are. Okay. So let's go. Now I used to live in Singapore. So anyway, these are I had printed off, and they were put into they were actually put into I made a thing of it, you see. So this is oh sorry, no, this is St Ives. This is St Ives in down in Cornwall. So that's that lot there, as you can see. So they're all photos of St Ives, quite a long, you know, beginning in the last century, I suppose. But this one here, as I said, I used to live in Singapore, and I had these photographs here done as well, as you can see. So here we go. So we got like that, and you can see it's probably changed a lot. Last time I was in Singapore was about 2 years ago, And to be honest, you wouldn't have recognised it. To be honest, there we go. So I was just in Singapore. Well, I don't know, way back in the 80s when I lived out there, and it was quite built up then. But now, when I went back there a few years ago, it's even more so, and it's a very nice, very clean, very clean. So okay, yeah, okay. Oh, thanks, Gina. Well, anyway, so it goes. What's your favourite place you've been to? My favourite place overseas, I quite like Africa, so we'll leave Africa out of it at the moment because I like Uganda, and that's one of the reasons why I sort of live out there as well. Is Malaysia, and I I went. I Kuala Lumpur was a lot smaller. Well, it's a big place. It's a big city anyway. But there was I used to go on the way. I used to go to a place called Ipoh. Now that's a small, like here we have like a market town. It's very small and it's very laid back, and I quite like that. And that's Ipoh, and that is northwest, I would say, of Kuala Lumpur. On I go. Elisa, say hi. Hello, Elisa. Welcome to you. Yeah, Penang's nice. Yeah, I've been. I've because there's a bridge over there now, and I my ex boss had a yacht, and we went from Singapore up to Penang. It was about 4 days on a yacht, and I was sick as a dog on there, I must admit. And when I got off, I had sea legs. I could hardly stand up, and I stayed in Georgetown in Penang, and it's quite. And I was with a friend of mine like that, and they had these. Bicycles with like two seats at the back. I don't know what you call them. And we were going around all the different bars. Long time ago, a lot of fun. Yeah. But yeah, Penang is very nice. Yeah. Right, go. Have you ever been to the Canaries? No, I've never been to the Canaries. Do you know something? I've never been to Canaries. I've been to Spain and I've been to Italy and I've been to Greece. And they're just for holidays and all that. Yeah. But I've never been to the Canary Islands. Uh, okay. Table. What's the best meal? I Do you know what my favourite meal is? And I know this is a bit old fashioned and all that. I like a good old roast. Now, on a Sunday, if I'm about the town, I normally pop into the local restaurant or cafe, should I say, in St Neots. It's called Moore's Walk, and I normally have a roast there. And it's a great big roast as well, and beef roast I normally have, and I like a good old roast. Maybe it brings me back to childhood when my mum used to do roasts on a Sunday. I don't know. Yep, street food is fun. It is. Yeah. Yeah. I, I remember eating street foods in Thailand. That's quite nice. A kebab. I had a kebab. And that's not. I know that's not actually a Thai food, and I think, but I remember having some there like that again. Yeah, 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 yeah. Roast is wonderful. I quite like roast. Even in the summer, I know not many people have roast dinner and all that in the winter times. But I like it. I like one. In fact, I should go down to Moore's Walk tomorrow, and I'll have my roast, my Sunday roast. Yeah. What is St Ives like? I've never been there. St Ives is very nice. I quite like St Ives. It's got a nice river. It's got the same river. It's a River Ouse, and it's got a lot of shops. It's got more shops than St Neots. I know that, and it's got a museum. Even though St Neots has got a museum as well. Uh, yeah, it's worth visiting. I must admit. I think if you ever do come this way, you want to go to St Ives. I think you'll probably quite like it actually. Okay, the Rainbows. What's your favourite song? My favourite song. I don't know, to be honest. Oh dear, let me think. I uh, I don't know really. I tell you what, I quite like uh, big orchestras, with a lot of violins and stuff like that. in sort of, shall we say, old fashioned music. I quite like that. I watch some of that on TikTok. There's some stuff that's quite nice. I like on there. There's a guy on TikTok who plays a electric guitar, and he's really good. And I forgot his name, which is no help to you, I know, but I quite like that. Have you eaten dog? Probably without knowing. Upton choice, more than likely, probably without realizing it. I don't know. Um, I don't think I would like to eat dog, but as you say, you never know what to eat. So I don't know. Have you eaten dog, Upton Joyce? That's it. I don't know. You hear a lot of stories. When I was in Singapore, they would say sometimes there's some place you go to China, they get a live monkey, and they cut the top of his head off and eat his brain while he's live. I don't know if that's true or not. You hear stories like that, but maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Never been to Lapland, and no, I've never eaten reindeer. Yeah. Um, I think I'd like to go to Lapland actually. I hear the kids were if I regret not taking the kids when they were younger up to Lapland. See Father Christmas. Would be nice. Uh, the best zoo. Do you know, honest? I haven't been to many zoos for a long, long time, so I can't really comment on that. Really, to be honest, so I don't know. And zoos, I don't know. I think they're more. I think they're a lot better than they were years ago. I don't know. I went to a zoo in Tebi in Uganda, and that was pretty dire, to be honest. I felt sorry for the animals. They're sort of walking back and forth, like because they're in very small cages and stuff like that. So I don't know. The nearest thing I suppose was not a zoo actually, really, is the Woburn Abbey, Woburn Safari Park. It's been a long time since I've been there. I mean, that used to be fun. That used to be fun. Um, they definitely tend to keep animals longer than they probably should. Yes, yeah, I think you're probably right there. You're probably right there, mate. So, so anyway, if you've just come onto the channel, it's Andy here. Well, Andy Ward Explorer, and we're here in St Neots, which is in the UK. Near between Bedford and Cambridge, and we're talking about everything actually, really, to be honest. We're having a big bypass at the moment being built. It's going to be from Caxton all the way to the Black Cat roundabout. Now, if you're not actually from around here, you're not going to know what I'm actually talking about. But it's a east-west road, it should bypass a lot of traffic, and the Black Cat roundabout, which is on the A1, is notorious for traffic jams. So hopefully that'll when that is open, it'll be a lot better, and that opens around about, I think, in 27, I think it is 2027. So it could be. So anyway, we'll have to see what happens on that sort of thing. So anyway, guys, I think that's it because I've got to go over to TikTok now, and do a little bit of that. I want to thank you very much for lots of trouble. Hubs choice. Actually, yeah, I heard I saw it there, and we don't have any here in St Neots. Well, not that I know of anyway, but I think there's one in Sandy at the roundabout. I'm not sure, which is on the A1. Okay, as I say, I'm off now. Thanks very much for popping your head in and all that. And I'll be trying to be doing one for Matt. I'll be trying to do some videos of Royston and the pubs there for him, so he can have a look at that. And also go up to St Ives and check out the Droog and all that. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't got enough of me already, pop over to YouTube, not YouTube, over to TikTok, which is Andy Ward Explorer. So once again, Andy, thanks so much for joining. Do really appreciate it, and we'll catch you a little bit later. I'll say bye for now. Bye.